Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. Got a pretty full slate of college football here. So got the college football pick video. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. Going to be covering college football all season long, so stay tuned for that. And check out my college football parlay video. Will be uploaded at the same time this video is, so check that out. All my favorite plays, parlays, and teasers will be in that video. Gonna hop into it. Only going to cover the major games. There are a lot of games on today. I'm not going to cover the games that really nobody cares about. Just going to kind of go over the ranked teams and most of the power conference games. First up, we have the Weber State Wildcats versus the Utah Utes. Utah opening up as 30.5 point favorites with the over-under at 49. I can't find the money line on Utah. I just imagine they're going to be in the thousands on the money line. Going to be a cupcake game for Utah here. These teams have played each other 3 times. Utah 3-0. Utah 11-4 against the spread in their last 15. 14-5 in their last 19. Weber State, a very bad team last year. The last few years, 1-19 in their last 20. 0-20 on the road. Gonna be tough for Weber State here. Full confidence in Utah minus 30.5, and gonna take them on the money line in some parlays as well. Next matchup, we have the Bowling Green Falcons versus the Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee opening up as 35 point favorites with the over-under at 61. Another game, Tennessee, should be going to be big favorites. Moneyline value is probably going to be in the thousands. These teams have only played one time. Tennessee winning that game 59-30. Bowling Green 0-8 in their last 8 games. 0-9 covering the spread in their last 9 on the road. Haven't covered the spread in their last 7 games in September. Not looking good for Bowling Green here. Tennessee 1-7 in their last 8 games. 2-6 covering the spread in their last 8. We know Tennessee's in a brutal conference. This is one of their only games out of conference where they should really beat up on them. Make it a statement game for Tennessee. Going to take Tennessee minus 35. They should really whoop up on this Bowling Green team. And, going to add them to the moneyline parlays as well. Next matchup, a big-time matchup. We have the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Ohio State opening up as 14-point favorites with the over-under at 62.5. Ohio State currently minus 600 favorites. Minnesota plus 500. These teams, their last 10 matchups, Ohio State 10-0 in their last 10, averaging a combined score of 36-13. Really putting it on this Minnesota team. Ohio State 18-2 in their last 20, on a 10-game winning streak against Minnesota. 9-0 on the road in their last 9. 7-0 on the road against Minnesota. A lot of success for this Ohio State team. Minnesota 0-7 at home against Ohio State. The over's gone. The over's hit in 4 of their last 5 games at home. Do expect a lot of points in this game. Love Ohio State minus 14 here. I just think this should be a statement game for Ohio State in their season opener. They should beat up on Minnesota. Gonna roll with Ohio State minus 14. Gonna add them to the parlays as well. Next matchup, we have the Southern Utah Thunderbirds versus the Arizona State Devils. Arizona State opening up as massive favorites at minus 45. Southern Utah plus 45 with the over-under at 55. I expect Arizona State to be huge money line favorites. These teams have not played before. Southern Utah's already played a game this season. They played San Jose State, losing 45-14 last week. Really had no offense in that game. Southern Utah 0-5 covering the spread in their last 5. 0-10 in their last 10. A very bad Southern Utah team. Arizona State 12-3 in their last 15 at home. 4-1 covering the spread in their last 5. Love Arizona State. Minus 45 is a lot. Going to stick with Arizona State. It's a big number. Going to add them to the big money line parlay. If you do believe Southern Utah can cover, go for it. But Going to be tough. Going to take Arizona State. We'll see if they cover that minus 45. But, we're definitely going to add them to the money line parlays. All right, next matchup, we have the Boise State Broncos versus the UCF Knights. UCF opening up as favorites at minus 5.5. Boise State plus 5.5 with the over-under at 68. UCF currently the favorite at minus 210. Boise State plus 185. These two teams have never faced each other before. Boise State, 16-4 in their last 20, 5-1 in their last 6 games on the road. Kind of been struggling against the spread last season, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 to end the season. UCF 18-2 in their last 20, 2-7 covering the spread in their last 9. They got a new coach here, getting Dylan Gabriel back as the starting quarterback. We know UCF's going to put up a lot of points, and Gus Malzahn, really good coach, championship pedigree. Should be a good game here. Only a small spread. Going to roll with the more high-powered offense in UCF. Going to take them minus 5.5, and we're going to take them on the money line. And I do like the over here. UCF is in always high-scoring games. I mean, they put up 70, 80, 90 points, over-unders in their games all the time, and they really do hit a lot. So I love both of those. Next matchup, we have the Citadel Bulldogs versus the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Sorry, I don't really know how to say that, but we're just going to go with the Coastal Carolina. Carolina opening up as the favorite at minus 35. Citadel plus 35 with the over-under at 56. Couldn't find a money line spread. I'm just going to imagine Coastal Carolina money line is in the thousands. These two teams have never played. Coastal Carolina coming off a really spectacular season. Starting the season ranked number 22. That's a really big deal for this Coastal Carolina program. The Citadel, a very bad Citadel team. 2-18 in their last 20, 2-18 on the road. Going to be a struggle for this Citadel team, who didn't really get to play a full season last year. Only played a couple games, and got killed in all of those games. Coastal Carolina 7-0 at home, 12-1 in their last 13. Yeah, love Coastal Carolina here. Starting the season ranked, they really got to beat up on the Citadel team. Going to take them minus 35, and then we're going to add their parlay, add them to the parlays as well. And then the last matchup I'm going to cover, not a great one, but it's going to be the USF Bulls versus the NC State Wolfpack. NC State opening up as the favorites at minus 18.5 with the over-under at 59. NC State opening up as big favorites at minus 940. USF plus 690. These teams have played 3 times. NC State 2-1 in those last 3 meetings. USF, really rough year last season. 0-8 in their last 8 games on a bad losing streak. 0-6 on the road. 3-9 in their last 12 against ACC opponents. NC State, they were actually really good last season. Kind of a surprising team in the ACC. 7-3 covering the spread in their last 10. Then they were 4-1 in their last 5. 5-1 covering at home. Hard to trust this USF team after the season they had last year. I think NC State should be able to beat up on this USF ball club. Going to roll with NC State minus 18.5, and going to add them their money line to the parlay. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Excited for college football. Best time of year. Go and check out the college football parlay video right after you're done watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.